You're watching Coast Life, and life doesn't get much more coastal than hanging out on the beach doing a little bit of fishing, or should I say some big fishing, since today I'm hanging out with Dennis Jones from Hell on Reels Shark Fishing.
Hey, good evening, good evening.
So Dennis, how long have you been catching sharks?
Since about 2017.
All right, so how is that different from, say, regular surf fishing in this area?
Well, number one, they're much bigger baits, much bigger gear, more expensive gear. The time frame it takes to land one of these fish takes a lot longer. Surf fishing, you get kingfish, spot, perch, all the small 12-inch, the 20-inch fish. These fish that we catch are sometimes over 10 feet, 300 to 400 pounds. So it's pretty exciting. They're all protected species. We hook these fish, we release these fish when we get them to shore, usually in less than a minute. Everything's done in the wash. We tag sharks for conservation for NOAA, so we can track their migration patterns. And we really love it. I was a bass fisherman for years, and I got kind of bored with that. Wanted to go on to bigger and better things. So it's exciting. Hopefully we can get you on one today.
Yes, here's hoping. But you also take people to do this with you. So how does it look like, or what does a typical day look like when a group books an afternoon with Hell on Reels?
Well, it's actually a full day trip. We start off at 6 a.m. I'm a Maryland-based company, and we run our charters here in Maryland off Assateague Island. I can take up to 6 clients. We meet at a visitor center. Everybody grabs their coolers and drinks for the day, and they all hop in our vehicles that you see around us here. My partner and I, Kelly Poper, we take them out on the island, and we have canopies, chairs, everything. Food and beverages is only the thing the client has to bring. So we supply everything else. It's a relaxation. It's kind of a salt therapy in a sense. Reels go off and the adrenaline starts pumping. So it's a good time.
Now you do have an age limit for people that may be wanting to take the family, correct?
We do. 13 and older is our age requirement.
That makes sense. Sharks are, they're a lot. But now we've been watching you guys out here, and you really truly are professionals. I mean, you've been able to sort of identify sharks by the way they even tug at the line, right?
We can. Some sharks bite a little more aggressively than other types of sharks. As I explained to you before, there's certain sharks out here that can actually feed without swimming. 99% of sharks have to swim and feed at the same time, but there's certain species that can actually nibble like a regular fish without even moving. So those are a little challenging, but you never know the size. And as I explained to you earlier, the Atlantic Ocean is an amazing place. And that's what makes this the most exciting, is you do not know what's on the end of the line, ever.
Scary but exciting, that adrenaline rush you were talking about. Now, what is the biggest shark you've ever caught?
Right now we're looking at about 10.5 feet. My partner and I, we travel a little bit. We've come from South Carolina last month. We caught an 8.5-foot bull shark. We hooked into a scalloped hammerhead, probably about 11 feet. Those guys down there are amazing. You learn so much from people in the South. They have really truly huge sea monsters down there, and you learn a lot traveling. So we're got some trips to Texas in the fall, and we're going to go after some big species there too. So
nice, just getting bigger and better every year. So how can people who are interested in booking a trip get a hold of you, get in touch with you, check out what you guys do?
Well, right now everything's done through social media. I have 2 Instagram pages. Maryland Outdoors is my primary page, and I just opened a Hell on Reels page with a Z. You can message me directly and set up a trip. My phone number is also listed on that page with all my card information. So anybody can give me a call. Right now we're pretty booked up for the summer, but I do have some slots open.
Awesome. Well, you definitely want to check it out, and you definitely don't want to go anywhere, because coming up next, we're going to see what we catch when Coast Life gets back. Now, before the break, we had a chance to chat with Dennis Jones out on the beach. For us, this is great. We're reliving this moment where we went shark fishing with the guys from Hell on Reels. And talk about an adrenaline rush. That's what this has been. So we kind of left you thinking, oh, did we catch a shark? Oh, we're going to find out. Take a look. If you've ever wanted a once-in-a-lifetime adrenaline rush, you've truly never experienced anything like the thrill of shark fishing with Dennis Jones and Kelly Poper with Hell on Reels. From the gear, to the bait, to the safety precautions, Hell on Reels is as professional as it gets.
Proper gear is key. When you're going for those big fish, you gotta have big gear.
Yummy, yummy, yummy secret sauce, shark candy. For safety reasons, we always have two-way communication. I never have to look back. He instructs me what to do the entire time. Left, right, 12, 1 o'clock. So I never have to look back and second guess anything.
Our CoastLife crew was excited to take to the beach and catch some sharks. But it was a long day of waiting, and more waiting.
I don't get mad.
But it was all worth it, because not only did we get a chance to catch a sandbar shark,
Kayla, get a quick photo. You got it?
we got a chance to catch Dennis's dream shark, a tiger.
I'll help guide this back and forth, okay?
I'm not here. Keep going.
It's all right. Just keep reeling. Don't stop. That's the biggest thing.
You got it.
The Hell on Reels crew not only ensures a good time for their guests, they ensure the shark's safety as well.
The fish will kind of tell you when it's ready to go. Its tail starts moving. It's all in body language. If it's sitting there and wanting to roll, you hold it up. You let it revive.
It was an absolutely unforgettable experience.
Wow.
Come over here and grab it, Kel.
Oh, honey.
Turn it around. You go fish, you go fish.